Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your love monthly reading. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your dominant energy, which is basically the energy that's influencing your entire reading. I'm also going to take a look at your past, present, future energies, any challenges, and what opportunities are coming towards you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. And again, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. It could be you towards somebody, somebody towards you. So if you feel the need to reverse the roles, go ahead and do so. Also, this can be for your sun, your moon, rising, or your Venus placement. So if those positions are dominant within your astrology chart, please make sure to check those out as well because those may resonate. All right, let's go ahead and see what you have here as your dominant energy. You are starting with the dominant energy of the number 15, which is equal to diversity. Okay, so the number 6 also here, the number 15 is equal to the number 6. So there's going to be some kind of harmony coming into an area of your life. And with regards to love, because this is a love reading, okay? There's something here or somebody who is different than you. Their culture might be different, perhaps their religion, the way that they were brought up, or it could also be just the way that they look at life, okay? But here with diversity, there's somebody here around you that perhaps is, like I said, very different than you. But I do also see that there's some kind of energy where even though there's a lot of differences between you and this person, you and the situation, there's also a lot in common. So let's go ahead and figure what this is all about here for you. All right. So for your recent past, present, future energies, here you have, okay, the Two of Cups reversed in the recent past. You also have here the Hierophant in the present energies, and in your future energies, the Eight of Pentacles, okay? Also here at the bottom, you have here the Nine of Cups reverse. So I see that there is a situation that you are dealing with right now where you kind of feel like nothing is happening, okay? You kind of like ask yourself, when is this going to happen? Why is nothing happening, right? Why are your manifestations not coming in? So right now there is a feeling of you not really feeling fulfilled emotionally. It could also be the fact that you haven't really gotten what you want, okay, at this particular moment. At least that's what you're feeling. Now, in the recent past, I see that there was some kind of a disconnect between you and a soulmate union. So in the recent past, yes, there was a love bond, but I do see that something here happened between you and this person where something caused or created some kind of level of separation, okay? Now, in your present energies here with the Hierophant, could be Taurus energy, for some doesn't have to be, but I see that presently you are either in a commitment, in a connection, whether this is a new connection, a new commitment, or this is what you desire, okay? Here with this energy, I do see that there's also some kind of energy where right now you have to ask yourself, are you asking the right people, okay, for advice? Because right now I do see that there's something that you have to communicate, but in order for you to communicate that, you need to get the right information. Are you getting the information from the right sources? Now, I'll give you an example of what I'm seeing this as, okay? So say, for example, you want advice, okay, because something here is happening that you feel unfulfilled about, a connection, a love situation, okay? And so let's say that you ask a friend of yours who has gone through a divorce, right? Well, that friend of yours who has gone through a divorce will probably give you information based on her own experience, based on her own perspective. Now, for example, if you go to a person who is still married, right, for advice, then that person that is still married will give you advice from their own experience, from their own perspective. Okay, so the likelihood of you, taking advice from this person or that person is going to be up to you. This is telling you you're going to have to be wise this week in order for you to really get the right advice. So be aware of who it is that you are asking for advice. Who is it that you are surrounding yourself with as well? There is something here that is saying that you're going to have to be sensitive with the situation, with this person, but at the same time, you have to be determined. Okay, so it's a little bit of a balance, okay, balancing act. Now, in the near future, I do see here the Eight of Pentacles, yeah. So something here is saying that in the near future, you're still going to have to put in the work and the effort. If you kind of feel like, my God, I've already put in enough, I've already invested enough in the situation, we're going to see why this is asking for you to put in a little bit of more work. I am seeing that the work that you need to put into this is more so of having faith, okay? So let's go ahead and start clarifying why diversity is here as your dominant energy. And you have here the Lovers as well as the Ace of Swords reversed, the Fool reversed, and at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups reversed. So I see that with diversity here, yes, you and this person share a lot of differences, but at the same time, I see that you guys share a lot of similarities. Now, I do see that somebody here is in the energy where they're not really kind of wanting to make a move, the first move. I feel like this might be you. You don't want to make the first move because you kind of feel like you've already invested enough in a situation. I'm also getting that you're not getting the reciprocity that you expected from this person. Somebody here may have made a promise and they're not delivering on this promise because right now you feel that energy of, again, not feeling fulfillment. So somebody here who may have promised you to do something, okay, to change their ways, whatever it is, okay, I do see that that is not what is happening. Now, I'm also getting that, yes, there is a lot of chemistry between you and this person. Yes, there is a love kind of connection, but I'm also getting that some kind of level of information is not being shared. There's something here where I feel like you may not be communicating the way that you want to communicate because you might be afraid of rocking the boat. Now, this is saying you're going to have to confront the situation and communicate something because I do see that you're holding back on taking some kind of a leap of faith with regards to communication and or delivering some kind of information. Okay. Now let's go and see why this Two of Cups is here in the recent past. Why is this Two of Cups here in the recent past here for you? You have here the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords at the bottom here, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so in the recent past, I do see, like I said, some kind of a disconnect. It could be emotional disconnect. It could be the fact that there was some kind of separation. But I also see that the lines of communication did open up between you and this individual. You said what you had to say. This person said what they had to say. Okay, somebody here got triggered. But I also feel like you felt a little bit like you wasted your time and energy or money in a situation or in a person that, again, did not deliver. Now, I also see that you felt stuck. You felt stuck, like you couldn't move on, you couldn't let go, but at the same time, you wanted to. You wanted to liberate yourself from the situation because I do see that there was some kind of tension that was built because you two disagreed on something. There was some kind of disagreement that you guys had based on what you wanted, what this person wanted, that sort of thing. Now, let's see why the Hierophant is here in your present energies. Why is the Hierophant here in your present energies? And you have here the Death reverse as well as the Page of Swords, the Empress, as well as the Queen of Swords. So right now, currently speaking, there is some kind of level of commitment that you might still feel, okay? Because there's unfinished business, okay? There's still unfinished business between you and a love situation, you and a person here. But I see with the Queen of Swords, the reason why, okay, this is still unfinished business is because somebody here is detached from their emotions, okay? Now, I do sense that perhaps you have been hurt in the past, okay? And based on this situation, you're not opening up because you're still carrying that wound. You're still carrying that wound, okay, that you have not really released, and you're not allowing yourself to open up your heart, okay? Now, I'm also getting that, again, this could be reversed, doesn't have to be, but I am sensing that you're going to have to, again, get information, communicate, and also get some kind of advice from the right person, from the right source, okay? Now, I gave you an example of what that is, okay? But I also see that if you are aware of who you're getting information from. Okay? Like, I'll give you another example. If you go to your best friend, right? Your best friend is probably going to look out just for you. But if you go to another person who is objective, right? About the situation, who doesn't really know you that much, who doesn't really know the other person that much, they might give you a better perspective about, okay, this is what you should do, right? Rather than you going to a best friend, because of course your best friend more than likely will look out for you. So you want to ask questions, get information from a person here who is a trusted source, but also who is an objective source, okay? Now let's go ahead and see why this Eight of Pentacles is here in the near future for you. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here for you in the near future? So you have here the Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, as well as the Devil, and at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Wands. Yeah, so in the near future, you're going to have to make some kind of a decision. This decision is pertaining to your future, okay? It's not about, okay, let me go ahead and make a decision right now so I could get a little quick fix so that I can feel better right here, right now. But then tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow, right? You're going to have to really make a decision, put in the work and the effort in order for you to get the right result for your long-term future. Something here that's going to benefit you, again, not just right here, right now, but also for long-term. Now, I'm also getting that in the near future, you're going to have to make some kind of a sacrifice, okay? So take a step back before you make that decision and you will be enlightened. You're going to have to look at the situation in a different way, okay? This is not really kind of coming from that energy of holding on to baggage and making a decision. No, you're going to have to let go of that baggage, let go of some kind of old belief system, adopt a new belief system, and look at the situation in a different light, because there will be temptation, okay? In the near future, temptation will come in. Again, it's up to you if you go towards temptation or not, but that is something that is already toxic or has a potential to turn into something toxic. But I also see here with the Nine of Pentacles, this is all about your independence, in you becoming some kind of a self-reliant source to yourself, okay? Now, I also see that you're going to have a lot of, financial abundance. And for others of you guys, you might choose to be single, go it alone. It could also be the fact that you're choosing you instead of choosing a toxic connection. We're going to be going into the extended reading to see who this person is coming in, okay? Because I do see that there's some kind of situation here with the Lovers, which we did see, some kind of a strong bond, strong union. So if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. That's where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions, and we're also going to end the reading with any advice from Spirit. Again, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 and an additional 3 minutes for free. I'm not the one doing the readings on Psychic Source, but you can choose any psychic of your choice. You can choose to either talk to them online or call them. Make sure to use my special discount code 26489 at checkout. The link to my Psychic Source partnership is down in the description box below.